Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have the football first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target.
There he goes!
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Salter. Zings it complete to the right. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hayden. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker is Williams. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set in the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And it's no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He might want another play. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks, it's Miller. Lots of running room. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Hand off to the lone back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Buffaloes will keep this drive going. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Salter. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's got his man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffs! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. keeping it on the ground with the single back. Plows through the defense. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? Second down, they'll go to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Find space on the right. Wide open spaces. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Breaks the tackle. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Got the 1st down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boston College. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's a seam wide open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Salter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Offense changing the play. Back to pass. It's Salter. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations.
He's got it on the outside. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Flushed out of the pocket. Across the 15. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bussey. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense ready.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. This time he's got his man. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. For DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Going to try to get it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He spins that thing down the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
To the air, it's Reed. Starting to feel a little pressure. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Made a defender miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning on the Jets. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
I really love this guy running the option. I'll tell you, for years and years and years at Texas A&M, when it came to running the ball, it was mostly turning around and handing it off to a running back. But I like this new look. Getting the quarterback sprinkled into the running game as well, and doing it in the option game is something that I really think gives them a chance to have a different dimension in their offense. They're going to be so much more difficult to stop the more this guy carries the ball.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside give. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Concepcion. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Got his man. At the 20, he's got space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. The play action fake. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move, it's Welch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his feet to buy time. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Quarterback may change this route. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Salter. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab down the left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Salter. There he goes. Gets it past the marker. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast till you get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
The defensive line just is not physical enough against the run. Too many guys getting pushed around. Too many guys not playing with great gap integrity. And the linebackers aren't able to fill. That's been a problem when trying to stop this running game.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. He makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Give him 6. Touchdown, Colorado!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. To the air, it's Salter. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Fires to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Aggies are in the hurry-up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. He makes a catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The corners are walked up tight. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going up top again. Touchdown, Aggies! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
position on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies and trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitz. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Salter. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
And back to the air on second down. This time he's got it. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Going to swing it on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Still running at the 40. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect following.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up